Hi, now because I've not been very well, I'm going to do a health spell for myself, and also my daughter's not been very well. She's videoing me tonight, so she's already burnt a bay leaf. So for my health, I'm also going to burn a bay leaf. On it, I've written health. So what we actually do is, and this is a spell, so you just write your message on it, whatever it might be. It doesn't just work for health. You can do this spell for anything. And you let the bay leaf burn itself down. And I'll pop it in there because I'm going to light these candles. So I'll let that burn itself out. Right, so what I'm going to do now is, the white candle is for overall health. So I'm going to light a white candle for overall health. And the green candle is for physical health. You might think these are very small candles, it's just that they take a long time to burn down. So that's why I've reused candles that I've used before. That bay leaf isn't quite burnt down as it should have done, so I'll give it another little go. Okay. So with any spell for health, or for any spell, no matter what it is, the most important ingredient is intent. You have to mean what you're doing. Because I've burnt these bay leaves, my daughter's also burnt a bay leaf. I've done it with intent, and she did it with intent. You're wanting it to work. You know it's going to work. It is going to work. That's what intent is. It's faith, utter and absolute faith in it's going to happen. It's going to work. The same with the candles. The white candle for overall health and purification as well, white candle. And the green candle, again, is for physical health. So I'll let those burn right down to the bottom. Now then, the health problems I've been getting is in my chest and my neck. I don't know if any of you have ever had GERD. It's like a silent reflux where acid comes up. It's burnt my throat. It's made me feel dizzy. It's affected my heart. And one of the things that I actually have been drinking is ginger, just in water. So any health problems that are with your digestion, ginger is the go-to. So you peel the ginger, chop it up, put it into a jug, boiling water, leave it overnight. You can also add cucumber to this because cucumber is soothing. So if you're inflamed, it's really soothing. It can be used for pregnant ladies. Have a ginger nut with it. Absolutely lovely. But make an iced tea. There are herbal teas you can get with ginger in, which are just as good, but I like to use the fresh ginger. For coughs and colds, these are all, years ago you'd have gone into an old lady's kitchen, you know, back in the day in the 1700s. You'd have gone into an old woman's kitchen and said to her, "Oh, I've got my throat, my ears are ringing, my throat's sore, my nose is running," and she'd have made you a herbal remedy up. She wouldn't have had lemons, may have had lemons, but I doubt if she'd have had lemons, but may have had lemongrass, which grows in the UK. But what I'm saying is lemons. So chop your lemons up and the ginger, chop it up small, put it in a jug. Mum's recipe, grandma's recipe. Put it in a jug, steep it overnight. In the morning you can warm it up in a pan or in the microwave. A couple of paracetamols, spoonful of honey mixed in it. When you're mixing any spell or recipe, when you're not very well, when you're mixing, always mix anti-clockwise. That makes the spell work. And again, do it with intent. This is going to work. and the last thing I've got to say is, if you make a soup, and I was going to leave this bit until after. If you make a soup, you can do it with intent, like a broth or something. You may be doing it for a relative or for your husband or for yourself. But again, stir anti-clockwise. That way the spell will work. And the thing I was going to leave till last was the fact that I don't just do the recipes that I put into my little book again. I showed you this on one of my other videos. But one of the things we've been doing recently is we've been out and about doing paranormal investigations. Myself and my daughter Hayley have got a channel. It's called Wendy and Hayley's Ghostly Adventures. We've been going out with a guy called Andy. He's the Yorkshire Ghost guy. He's pretty good. He's really good. He's shown us a lot of stuff. He likes what he does. He does mainly lives now. So we go out and help out where we can. But all together, collectively, we go under the name of Wild Paranormal. And that, you can Google that on the internet, and it will come up with all of the sites that all of the newspaper articles that are related to us. Because although Wild Paranormal is no longer our paranormal groups, we are two separate groups. Collectively, we still go under the name of Wild Paranormal, although we don't investigate under that name. So I hope you've liked this video today, and I'm sorry it's really short, but we've got some investigating to do later, because we've had a few little things going on in the house that we don't want to do live, we don't want to put onto this site, and we're going to be doing that later before it gets too dark. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.